Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for a bench press and upper body day, but a quick reminder, if you guys will please click like down below, be greatly appreciated. If you are not following or subscribed, please do so. And also drop me a comment down below if you would be so kind. It can be to say hello, give your thoughts. I would appreciate that also. Thank you so much. All right, so I started with 315. It's what I kind of said I want to do. I just want to start working top sets with 315. I want to get this back to 5+ reps. If I can get it to where I can get 5+ reps, I may go over to all my sets with 315. All right, I mean, how solid would that be? To be doing 3 sets of 5+ of 315 on chest days and upper body days would be really good. But what I did after that, I'm like, let's just do 3 sets. When I look at everything, kind of where I want to go, with a lot of this, I want about 3 direct sets twice a week for every major muscle group, if I'm not even counting the squat or the deadlift towards it. Right, I'm going to take those top sets kind of out for some of that mass, so those will still end up being sets. I mean, they put a lot of muscle on you. But for everything else, 3 direct sets. Now, there's going to be splash over. Why? Well, you know, bench press and dips, whenever I rotate those around, they hit triceps, they hit front delts, they hit all that. All right. Most of my tricep exercises I'm doing right now technically hit chest and stuff. So what we have to remember, there's a lot of spillover, especially if I'm going to do back. Like, I don't want to row on my lower days because I have to deadlift the next day. I feel it affects me. So kind of going to be that case of I'll count pull-ups as lats and I'll count rows as upper back. So if we start doing stuff like that, people need to realize this 3 sets turns into a lot more than 3 sets. And that's fine, because look at all the data we have on muscle growth. Again, even the high volume people are admitting, 5 sets a week grows muscle. So in this case, it's really, let's say 6 sets, not even counting the squat or deadlift work. But then there's tons of splash over, right? Tons of splash over. We're going to claim these pull-ups don't work biceps at all. I feel a ton of bicep on pull-ups. All right, so pull-ups. I decided to go heavier today. I did a 45. I'm like, I want to just get really good at doing these with a 45-pound plate. And I don't care what anyone thinks about how I do them. I can get 5 reps. It lights my lats up, right? This style of pull-up has always built crazy wide lats for me. Why? Because we get the stretch at the bottom. And I think people forget that. They're always like, I don't try to swing up over. There's no lat involved with that, okay? Keep that in mind. I have long arms. I have big lats. My scapula pinched together. It's not your lats involved. Like, you're completely removing the lats if you try to swing up over the bar. So I don't care. With the wide grip, this takes the lats themselves, the scapula itself, to its full range of motion. It's a lat exercise, and it works really well. So why do these instead of chins? I've had to ask that question. I'm like, I could do chins. I'm like, mainly because I need my upper back and rear delts to grow. And I don't want to come in and do 57 sets of isolation. I want to be able to do one shoulder exercise and kind of be done with it. So what happens there? Those wide grip pull-ups do work my rear delts and everything. It does work a lot of that, okay? And it's better for my shoulder health. That's one thing I do note. Wide grip pull-ups seem to really open up my shoulders. They help with my shoulder health a lot, I personally feel like, especially that stretch at the bottom. All right. So the same thing here. I didn't do normal pullovers. I went back to laying extensions today, which is an exercise I've been pushing hard. However, on this, instead of trying to shorten the range of motion to get 12+ or so I can go heavier, I did the 110 because it's a 20-pound bar in the middle. And I'm like, let's focus on getting that deep extension at the bottom. Let's really turn it into a pullover also. So kind of what I had done with lighter weight, I had done that with about 90 pounds, right? You guys remember when I was doing that? And I was getting 12+ reps, and then I went back up. So now it's like, let's focus on that stretch. So notice that my hips come up a little bit, right? You see everything stretching just like we would on a pullover. So in this case, it's me taking this through my fullest range of motion. Let's really stretch it. This is a big compound for me. Like, this is like doing a pullover at the bottom. It really feels identical to a pullover. It's just that I'm getting a lot more lateral and medial tricep because I'm doing an extension with it. So my laying extension really is like a pullover and extension. When I do them this way, it's technically a compound movement. I feel chest on it. Obviously, the triceps feel the most work because they are doing the most work. But my chest gets a pump. Now my triceps feel like they've been hit with a sledgehammer. Like when I do this, man, my triceps by rep 3, they feel beat. Like I was almost scared I'm getting tendonitis, and I'm like, man, it hurts that area. But then it feels okay now, so I'm good. That's one reason I didn't do them for a bit. That whole tendon area is a little tender, so I've been putting the massage gun on it. But it's feeling okay right now. So I feel like let's just push these. That's why I did the pullovers last time. But we really are doing a compound with this. We really are, aren't we? And it is working chest and it is working lats, even though it's a tricep dominant. It's a big compound. Will it improve my bench? I think so, especially if the lockouts are where I'm a little weak, which is where I still feel soft even with that pinkies inside the rings. I should be clear on that. I'm doing pinkies inside the rings. So this is not a wide grip bench for me. So we need to be clear. When I said I was going back to close grip, I did go back to close grip. Everything feels good. And now I've realized I can't be doing that pinkies outside the rings. I can't be doing my pointer finger on the rings like I was doing. My shoulders don't like it. Let's not do it. And it feels good. So I want to keep working off that. And then I can rotate some really close grip back in too and assess where it's at and just keep hitting the triceps hard. I did easy bar today. I did incline curls last time. I really like incline curls, but man, they hurt. They hurt so bad I felt like I couldn't move my arms after. So I didn't want to do that today. I'm like, I got some stuff I need to get done today. Let's just do an easy bar, which felt really good. I got a great bicep pump. You know, here's the thing, and I think when it comes to some of these isolation movements, we can get over obsessive. Like, is the muscle we're working doing 90% of the work? Yes. Okay, I'm not cheating. I'm taking it through a full range of motion. Yes, the brachialis is getting hit a little bit, definitely being hit. But are we going to say the bicep's not working? The bicep's doing its full range of motion. I'm locking the elbows and I'm bringing it all the way up to the face. Yeah, biceps definitely doing the brunt of the work. I think we overthink these things. Now, I'd still like the incline curl. I want to do a lot of incline curls still. But it just felt like today, let's just do this, right? Did the biceps get a good workout today? I felt biceps even on the pull-ups. Definitely felt them on that. They got plenty of work, and they got worked hard. So then for this, what I am doing, because I want the upper back shelf better, and I do need a shoulder exercise, I'm leaning forward onto that incline bench just a little bit, okay? This prevents me from cheating. I can't cheat. And keep in mind that incline is at the highest inclination, so it's really like a 90-degree incline, and I'm just leaning against it. So what does this do? Removes the ability to cheat, takes some of the front delt out to get a little more side delt. Okay, so that's why I started doing these last time. Obviously they're harder. I can't do like 14, 15 reps like I can cheat with this weight normally. 10 is like a literally fail. It's all I have. So it works well, but it feels the shoulder light up, and I do need that side. I feel like for me, rear delts and triceps and side delts probably do need to come up the most visually for me at this point. And I know that, but we're getting the tricep work with what we're doing. We're just not overtraining any of it. That's the main thing. And then I decided I want to start doing hanging leg raises again. Why? I feel like I need ab work and I need the grip training, quite frankly. Plus it's good for my shoulders. So by adding these back in, I get extra grip training every day. I felt like my grip felt a little squishy on the deadlift this week. So let's make sure we're getting the grip work. Let's make sure we're getting the ab work. So I'm going to start throwing these in at the end of every workout. But really happy with today's session. Everything felt great. So I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.